slam. Missed it. Batted out to Rondo.
A little bit of resistance there at the rim by the Lakers.
No resistance defensively for the Pelicans against that. A 10-1 run by the Lakers.
No. And here comes Harden.
Well, in a big part of that game at Boston.
Bembry gets... Here's Aldridge in the starting lineup for another game. Nice find. Bembry on the cut. Wow, Booker flicks it out. Paul extra feed. Crowder to the corner. Booker hits the three. Best mid-range shooters in the NBA on the floor in this game.
Midi madness tonight here at the Clays.
The analytics people won't know what to do.
When asked about a pregame, he said, I actually used to really love the second game of a back-to-back because you just wanted to get to it.
Booker banks it in. A 14-6 start for the Suns. Booker, pull-up three is good. The Nets down 11 out of the gates. Much different than the way we saw them come out on Wednesday as Durant gets on the board. Something Steve Nash talked about yesterday. Ayton fading and hitting. The Suns have come out in that game. Cam Thomas in as well. He's coming off back-to-back strong performances. Cameron Payne high off the window. 12-14. The offensive numbers have gotten better as they've stopped turning it over. But in this first quarter, they've turned it over a lot. As Shamet buries the corner.
Special scoring talent. His feel, the reads, how he creates space.
In the corner, Mills got that one. It's just spread out over time, so sometimes we don't think of it in the same context. Johnson connects on a three. Here's Mills. His three is good.
He had it. He's like, that just can't happen.
You got the gift of McGee shooting a 17-footer. Bridges turns it into two. Harden throws it away. Here comes Bridges. Powering it down. Shamet switched with Millsap. Shot clock fading. Shamet able to pizza pie it home.
That allowed them to get some clean looks.
Durant couldn't hold on. 11 turnover and Johnson flushes it down.
In a scheme that they understand how to run, but it's also about making sure you're taking care of the basketball with attention to detail.
Paul hits the... Aldridge, mid-range, money. Checking in. Harden finds the cutter. Bembry to the rack. Bembry the board. Durant down the other end. Pull-up three is good. Here's Bridges. Outstanding D from Brooklyn. Bembry on the attack. Reverses it in. 2 for 1 here for Phoenix. Paul with Aldridge switched on him. Paul's three is good. Here's Paul again, switched on Aldridge. Paul screams in, gets the bucket, plus the foul. Booker gets the switch on Aldridge. Booker, step back three is much. In Aldridge. Those points for Booker, his first since the first quarter when he scored 16. Bembry gets a free release. The 9-point lead. Booker kicks to Crowder. Wing three is money.
Bodes well for Brooklyn as they're trying to get back into this one. Phoenix, biggest lead they've had here tonight was 20.
Durant buries the three. There's the first turnover for Brooklyn in the third. Booker left alone, gets the roll on the... Harden is now 1 for 10 from the floor. Chris Paul, oh yeah.
Entire sequence in possession was something that was impressive. Now everyone else needs to get on the action here as Brooklyn's trying to make a comeback.
Aldridge hits another mid. Here's Shamet, giving it up to McGee. Johnson, catch fire, and hit from three. Big.
What we were talking about, it feels like every time the Nets get within 11, 12, 13 points. Phoenix comes up with a big bucket.
Durant with an answer. He lost it. Has to give it up, has that switch on Aldridge, wants to go back to work. Paul will launch and hit from three. The layup. Here's Payne teeing it up and knocking it down. 19 meetings against the Suns, including sweeping the season series last year. Durant pull-up is good, plus the foul. His services may not be needed. It's a 21-point Suns lead. Durant hits the mid-range. Shamet catch, fire, and hit. 16-3 on the season. They're 8-1 on the road. Here's Johnson. This time he'll throw it down with.
These guys are a competitive group, and you imagine this would be a game that they were up and ready for.
Embry floats it in. Durant, pull up three. Oh, yeah.
If you're Brooklyn, you do realize that, but at some point you got to start stringing together stops.
Lob to the rim, McGee. Lee's book.
Is that Mace's move?
Remember when he was here, we used to call it like the eel pump? His last name, Paul, leaves it short. Bembry gives it up. Here's Harden, accelerating through the lane, lays it in. 1 point deficit is now 13. Here's Johnson, switched on Paul. Ayton has the size and the easy. Ayton lost it. Durant on the steal. Durant veering, taking, couldn't finish. Johnson. Here comes Harden. Deflected. Bembry kicks. Mills. No. Bembry another chance. The follow is good. Pushing here. Down 21 moments ago. It's a 10-point game. Booker back in with 5 fouls. Ayton the turn, the hook. Wow, is he big exit? Another chance here for the Nets. Durant on the attack. Mills connects. Still life here for Brooklyn. Here's Harden blasting into the paint. Lays it in. It's a 7-point game as Harden. Durant trying to set himself up. Leaping through. Banks it. Booker guarded by Bembry in the corner. And is that going to count? It is. Hold off Brooklyn and win its 16th straight game. 113.
Dumbuya. We're exerting, trying to do too much. But right here, watch the recovery. You saw that Dumbuya had to change his angle, and he swatted it out of there, just not giving up on the play.